All right, now here we go. Now, we took a little trip up to Harbor Freight. We saw this little gem on sale right here. It was $69. So we went ahead and picked it up. Now, some of the people that followed me on TikTok knows that I did a lot of rock tumbling. Now, this one right here, it's got 2 barrels on it. So it's going to be quite a bit bigger than that little Natural Geographic tumbler that I had. Now these are pretty simple machines. You have a motor, a belt, and it has one shaft that will turn. That way it'll keep your barrels turning. Just make sure the shaft is lubricated. Now this also came with 5 replacement belts. Hopefully I won't have to replace any of these anytime soon. Simple on and off switch. It doesn't have any adjustments on it. It's either going or it's not. Now the RPMs are a lot slower than the last one I had, so I don't know exactly how that's going to affect my tumbling times, but we'll see. Now these first stones that I'm putting in the first barrel are some of them that we got from Roman Nose State Park. We picked them up. We thought they might have been interesting, so we're going to roll some rocks and find out. In the other barrel, it has some calcite and some milky quartz and a couple of pieces of clear quartz that we picked up from the Coleman mine quite a while back, and I'm going to roll them just to see what we get. They always turn out beautiful. Now the pellets you're seeing in these, that is a ceramic media, one that acts as a filler to it, gives more stuff for the rocks to rub against and smooth off those edges. First tumble, that's just basically what you're doing. You're knocking off the rough stuff and then you'll polish it later. The media I'm using is from Polyplastics. I've always had really good results from this. You can find them on Amazon and several quality rock shops. And I'm going to use the coarse grit along with it. That's going to help knock off the rough stuff, smooth it up a little bit. That way we can get these things polished up and ready to go. Now, whenever you're getting your barrels going, you only need a couple of spoons of this media, this coarse grit. Now, putting the initial lid onto these barrels is always tight. Now, you want to fill the water up into the barrels probably about 2/3, 3/4 of the way. You want to leave everything room to move around. First lid, it has rubber seal around the outside of it, and you push it down inside the other rubber, and then you have a washer and you have a nut that goes on top of it. Now this is going to act like an expansion plug on like a tractor. You just tighten it up and that will push out, and make sure you have a good seal, that way you don't have any leakage of water. Now you don't have to torque this down, but you do want to hand tighten it pretty good. And then you want to turn it upside down, make sure you don't have any leaks anywhere. After that, you put it on the machine, turn it on, and let it go for about a week. Whenever it's done, I'll take it off, wash them off, and you can see exactly what this tumbling process has done for it. And then I'll go on to the next step. Thank you all very much.